Hey everyone, this is Aussie Artaku back again, and yeah, you can finally see what I look like. This is kind of a bit of a face reveal video as well as my anime haul for the month of August. Just decided to do this style of video for this update and we will see how it goes for the future. So yeah, hey everyone. But anyway, I know it's only halfway through the month, but honestly I don't really think I'll be picking up much more anime because I am using most of my spare money for manga at the moment. And yes, there will be a rather large manga video planned for the end of the month, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, before I get on to the DVDs and Blu-rays that I've picked up in terms of anime, I quickly wanted to show you guys a poster that I picked up. So you can see it behind me there, it's the Dragon Ball Z Goku poster, and I will show you a better image of it right now. This was only $12 at Kmart, so it's a really nice poster with really nice artwork on it. And if anyone lives in Australia and you're interested in adding some anime posters into your collection, they're all only $12. My local Kmart had this Dragon Ball Z one. They also had a couple of Sailor Moon ones, which I have no interest in picking up, but they were there. And they also had a couple of Attack on Titan posters as well. So yeah, $12 a piece, not too bad at all. But anyway, let's get on to the DVDs and Blu-rays. So the first three DVDs and Blu-rays I actually picked up for $30 for the three of them on eBay, which was a really good deal considering they're in like new condition. And it's a series that I've been really getting heavily into recently and I'm loving it, and that is Black Butler. So this is the complete season 1 on 2 DVD collection sets, and the artwork is just amazing. This series has great artwork, especially the clothing and costume designs, because of course it's set back in Victorian England, so of course it's going to have a lot of really nice suits and old school costumes and clothing. Now this series seems to get a really bad rap, and I honestly don't know why, because I think it's a fantastic series and it's really dark in parts as well, and some of the subject matters and story arcs are quite mature. Basically, for those of you who aren't really too familiar with what this is about, it's about a boy called Seal Phantomhive, and he works for the Queen. He's basically a watch dog for the Queen, and he has to work with the Queen to solve crimes and mysteries throughout the underworld, basically. That's essentially the plot for the series, and he also has a butler called Sebastian who's a demon who basically does all his dirty work, essentially. So yeah, fantastic series, and I don't really understand why this gets such a bad rap. But just ignore all the fan base for the series. And guys, this is not a yaoi series. I'm wanting to put that out there. I'm not going to sit here and say there's no yaoi context whatsoever in the series, because at times there kind of is light yaoi elements throughout. But not that that should put anyone off a series anyway. But yeah, to think this is a hardcore yaoi series, it's really not. It's quite a dark series, actually. Some of the story arcs are quite brutal and dark. So yeah, this is season 1 of Black Butler. And along with the DVDs, I got the Blu-ray of season 2. I normally wouldn't pick up one lot of DVDs and then a Blu-ray for the series, but as I said, I got this bundle for $30. I haven't watched season 2 yet. I've heard it's pretty terrible, but at some point I will get around to checking it out. And continuing on with the Black Butler theme, JB Hi-Fi, which are a store similar to Best Buy in America, they recently had a 20% off DVD Blu-ray sale, so great time to pick up anime. So I picked up Black Butler, Book of Circus and Book of Murder. Book of Circus is essentially season 3 of Black Butler, and it follows one of the story arcs from the manga, and it's a fantastic arc. I absolutely loved Book of Circus. It's a little bit more serious than some of the episodes in season 1, and it's very, very dark, especially the later parts of Book of Circus get pretty dark and really, really interesting in terms of the storyline. So I highly recommend that. You could kind of watch it as a standalone if you've never watched anything to do with Black Butler before. While some of the previous characters from season 1 and the manga do come into play, it kind of does have its own sort of separate storyline which you could sort of follow if you've never watched Black Butler before. But yeah, Book of Circus, fantastic. It was only 10 episodes long, so not a big commitment at all. Book of Murder is a 2-episode OVA which I have not got around to checking out yet, but I will be watching that very, very soon. So yeah, that's everything I picked up in terms of Black Butler. Moving on, the next thing I picked up was the first half of Parasite. So this is episodes 1 through 12. This is an exceptional series that I highly recommend if you haven't checked it out. Although it's pretty popular, so I'm sure most of you have seen it by now, but if for some reason you haven't and you're a fan of sci-fi horror, definitely check it out. If you're a fan of films, especially like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, this is essentially an anime version of that. Really, really well done. I also have the manga for this, and to be honest, they're both pretty much on par with each other, although I think I prefer Shinichi's character in the manga slightly more than the anime. But that doesn't take anything away from the anime, because the anime is amazing. Amazing looking animation in this, really good English dub, and some really nice gory scenes as well. So yeah, Parasite, absolutely love it. It's just a shame that I cannot finish this series as of yet because I don't have the second half of the show. I was considering importing the Blu-ray from America, but it's kind of expensive with our exchange rate, so I'm just going to hang on until the second half gets released here in Australia, which is hopefully very, very soon, because I do want to finish it, because it is awesome. Next up, we have a series that I've been wanting to pick up for quite a while. I previously watched the first series years ago, and that is Black Lagoon. So I went ahead and picked up season 1 and season 2 of Black Lagoon. This was another eBay pickup, and it was $40 for both of these, which was a really good deal considering these sell individually for about $35 to $40 each, and they do come with the slip cases as well, which is nice, and they're in like new condition. I don't even think all the discs were viewed actually, which is awesome. This is a great action series, and if you're a fan of high action, swearing, violence and guns, and you've never seen Black Lagoon before, I would definitely check this one out. It's really, really good. The other cool thing about these releases is the slip boxes sort of, or the slip cases rather, open up, and there's some nice artwork inside. So that's that one. And that one. But yeah, as I said, great action series, super violent with guns, so if that is your thing, definitely check out Black Lagoon. And it's not a terribly long series either, because it's only consists of 2 seasons, although there's another side story. I don't think it's officially season 3, I'm not really too sure about it, but there is another side story to do with this series which I'll get around to picking up at some point. But for now, I'm just happy to finally own Black Lagoon because it's an excellent anime. And last but certainly not least, something completely different genre-wise to what I've just shown you really. And it's not something that I normally am into in terms of anime, this sort of thing, but it is Bakaran Test Season 1. And this show is a lot of fun. So if you're not familiar with it, I'm sure most of you are because it's fairly well known, but it all revolves around a bunch of high school students and their particular high school, Fuzumi Academy. they basically have this ranking system with classes. So there's classes A down to F, and the lower rank classes have crappy equipment while the higher rank classes have really awesome equipment. And the way the students work their way up to better classroom equipment is by having these fucking awesome Summoner Test Wars. So the Summoner Test Wars are based on a student's performance in subjects, and it all determines how strong their little avatars are. They fight using these little avatars. Basically think Pokemon, and essentially you have the Summoner Test Wars. So yeah, they bring out these avatars and they fight each other, and if a lower rank class wins, they can take the equipment from the higher rank class. So it's pretty cool. The only downside to the series is the first few episodes have a lot of Summoner Test Wars, and then it kind of dies down for a lot of the episodes after that, which is a shame, because I did love the Summoner Test Wars. But overall, this is a really fun, light-hearted anime that I enjoy, with fun characters and just a fun high school setting. I do intend to pick up Season 2, and there's an OVA as well, which I'll get around to picking up at some point. But yeah, that's Baka Test, Summon the Beast. Okay, so that does it for my anime haul for the month of August. I picked up this stack of anime right here, and I also picked up the Dragon Ball Z poster, which I showed earlier on in the video. So let me know what you think of the stuff that I've added into the collection, especially if you've seen any of these series. Let me know what you think of them in the comments section below, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Also, let me know what you think of the style of video, whether you want to see more updates with me on camera. For my manga hauls, I probably won't do it this way. I'll probably just do it with showing the manga in front of the camera. It's just a little bit easier for those hauls. But just for other general videos and anime pickups and stuff like that, I'm happy to do it in this format if you would like. So just let me know. Anyway, hopefully you've all enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.